Alright. More Renegade Platinum. Attempt 3. Because we wiped. We only did like a short stream because... Or a short part previously because we did the rival... Or we wiped halfway through that stream and I didn't want to call it early. So we then restarted, did the rival battle outside Jubilife. Need to make sure I stay within level cap because Rourke is 16. Want to leave Proxima out because we get the evolution stone for Proxima. And then we will actually get an move, which will be good. So I think we put Lola on the team in place of Morrigan. Yes. I don't know what we're going to be facing. Probably nothing too strenuous, I would hope. And then we'll give Lola the EXP share. And then we'll probably worry about giving the Charmander the EXP share afterwards. Yes. Yes, because we need to modulate our experience usage. I know, I've got my Pokemon... I've got the Pokemon set up on my Stream Deck. That's the piece of hardware that I use. Alright, we'll chuck Umbrage there. Now, we just need to make sure with our boy Dwayne, or sorry, our girl Dwayne. Dwayne's going to be very critical for the gym battle for the basis of we have Bulldoze and we have Defense Curl and Rock Polish. This moveset against Rourke legitimately cracked. Insane. So we need to be very careful with Dwayne's leveling. Because we definitely don't want Dwayne over-leveled. We kind of need it for the gym battle. So, yes. Wait, no, hold on. I should probably take LaFrog off of the team. Because that's another water type. And then we can put Shinx back on for more coverage. Let's do that. I think that is an idea. Yes. And of course, post-Rourke, we can get our Gyarados. Our heckin' Gyarados. Alright, here's the squad. Here's the squad for proceeding forwards. We do get an encounter in... We get a couple Pokemon coming up. We get an encounter on... I don't think we got a 203 encounter, actually, because we literally finished on the rival battle. So let's go ahead and get a Route 203 encounter. Could have pulled up the documentation, see what it could have been. It's a Seedot. That becomes a Shiftry. What were the odds of that out of interest? Route 203. Seedot is a 10% chance. Could have also been Lotad. Cubone. I think we got Cubone last time, didn't we? Fishing, it could have been a Magikarp. But anyway. Right, let's just chuck Anball. We have plenty Anballs. It's another girl. Another female. We are big on the females in this particular... Alright, well, that was unnecessary. Did you want to... That's what I thought. Remove all drama. Remove all, like, you know, intensity. Just get in my bowl. A villainous acorn. Evil tree. I'm just going to Google evil tree villain. Quite literally, there is something from the 2021 Nickelodeon Puppet TV series, The Barbarian and the Troll, where it's called The Evil Tree. Oh, X-Death. Yeah, let's go X-Death. From Final Fantasy 5, who is made of trees. Don't know if it's male or female, but I went for it anyway. Right. Then there's the Shroomish over here, who we need to give an Oran Berry to when we get one. Don't know if you're a battle or not. Also, this could be a double battle, but we're not going to do it as a double battle, because fuck that noise. Single battle squad. Plus, remember the double battle I did last time, which got my Shinx killed? I'm not doing that again. Speaking of Shinx. Well, it's got Intimidate, actually, so it's lowered my attack. But I still think, yeah, chop... What? Okay! The Shrew of Sands. Bowser's got that. We need to protect Bowser at all cost as well, because this thing has battle armor. This is our Drapion answer. The Drapion that, although we did defeat it in the last run, we wiped to that trainer battle. So we need to keep Bowser alive. This boy is the chance. Next trainer's the one who leads with the Kricketot. Kricketot Zubat, he also has a Rattata. Oh. Sufficient hydration. He sent in Rattata. We now Muck Punch it to oblivion. Yes. Sadly not Iron Fist boosted Muck Punch. Big Sag. Right, we'll switch on this. We will go into Dwaynet and we will rock throw it. Yes. Yes, I do decree. A cheeky rock throw for the squad. Oh, that's quite effective. That's terrifying. Thankfully, not concerning. Not concerning in the slightest. Calculated. How many potions do I have on me? I have 7. I'll give Dwayne a potion. Give Dwayne a cheeky little potion. And then we'll lead Umbridge on this next battle because Mans has a Makuhita and a Machop. Chop. Bow, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. You know, that's just mean. And incredibly unnecessary. I don't know what evolution to go for this time. Because we did... what, Leafeon first attempt, and we did Glaceon last attempt? What are the options? Basically all of them. Apart from... no, Sylveon is an option, I think. Right. How do we want to approach this? I don't know which one is which. I think... that's that. But yeah, we have Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon, I think. I'm toying... Because we've already got plenty of fire types, right? So I'm not that worried about Gardenia. I don't know what the appropriate long-term play is. I don't think Espeon is smart. As much as I love Espeon, I don't think Espeon's the play because we've got the Ghost Gym coming up. Though could be good for the 4th gym, the fighting type gym. What's the most evil one? You raise an excellent question. What is the most evil one? Who is the most villainous evolution? I don't know. We'll decide when we get there. Hell yeah. Good job, Bowser. And then this just leaves Madeline with the Psyduck and a Sunkern. So we will once again lead with Morrigan. It's a good thing that, like, don't get me wrong, Intimidate is like a great ability, but Guts boosted Shinx, Luxio, Luxray, etc. could go real hard later in the game. Could go real hard. We just need them to survive to get there. You know? Yeah, you in green. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright. Nope. Don't like that idea. Alright. Chuck a repel on. And let's have a little gander and go and pick up this item. I forget what it is. It's worth it, though, because it's a Soothe Bell, and that will increase friendship. Because what if we get the 10% Riolu again? You know, last run had some of the most blessed encounters we've ever seen. We're definitely not going to get that again. Zubat, not a dupe. Geodude, dupe. Diglett, not a dupe. And Riolu, not a dupe. The Poketch, you say? Thank you for Rock Smash. Greatly appreciate it. And then there's 2 trainers here for us to worry about. Let's see if we can go grab an item from down below. And also get the Riolu. I wouldn't hate the Zubat because the Zubat could give us a Crobat before Gardenia. So I wouldn't hate that. But come on. Give me the Riolu again. You know you want to. You know you want to. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's fine. I don't hate the Zubat. Like I said, we get the Soothe Bell. We can get a Crobat, which Crobat is really good for Gardenia. Crobat is really good for Maylene. Crobat could also be really good for the battle against Aaron as well. Alright. Zubat. We're gonna call it Harley. On the basis that I can't call it Bruce, which is what I normally call my male Zubats, because Batman. Cruella. No, but you see, the thing with it being Zubat, right, is because Harley Quinn from Batman, you know? We'll call the next one Cruella, if it's a female. If it's a male, then... Yo, Flash! Yeah, so I don't hate that capture. You know, I would have preferred the 10% Riolu, obviously. Also, Bruce isn't the bad guy. I know Bruce isn't the bad guy, but... There's a Geodude. That was a dupe, obviously. Which increased our Riolu chance. Can we... Okay, you're not a trainer. Okay. I could put a repel on, but I'm not. We'll come back here later to grab any items if they're necessary. Could dodge trainers, but not going to. We like experience. What have they got, actually? C-Dot and Diglett. Okay. We'll just go Umbridge. Man, be crazy. I'm a wild man, me. I've been watching / having on in the background noise Pokemon speedruns from Games Done Quick events over the past few years. Man, those things are insane. Insane. Like watching Pokemon Diamond get picked apart, where they basically play it relatively normally, but quite quickly for the first 2 gyms. And then the game just unravels and you get warped to the Elite Four is kind of brilliant. Watching a Pokemon Sword and Shield, like, speedrun, beating that game in like sub 4 hours, obscene. Alright, what have you got? You've got Wheezma and Wooper. Alright. That's one thing. I'm not a fast Pokemon player. Alright, Deanna, with your Wheezemore. It's dead. And your Wooper, we're definitely switching. I've realised I don't want any drama on that fight. Or, not drama. Suspense. Yeah. Thanks for the Oval Stone. Alright, so... Hello, chat. How are we? Okay, so... Pokemon on speed with the go faster button. Exactly, is Pokemon on speed. How are we doing today, Mr. Christopher? How was the travel? So we could battle the reporter here and get the Hoenn starters. But we're not going to do that on the basis that we have another encounter that we actually want to pick up here instead. So we're going to deposit Dwayne and we're going to go get that encounter. Pretty good, actually. Had extra leg room and slept through most of the flight. Nice. It was a pretty long flight, considering, like 4-something hours. So, yeah, I mean, if you get your traditional, like, 3 hours of sleep, it's pretty solid. You know, you can't complain there. Oh, let's have a look at our encounters. X-Death. Plus speed, minus special defense. Not atrocious. Chlorophyll. Okay. Now... This thing has chlorophyll, and the Charmander has solar power. I just need a reliable Sunsetter, and I've got a Sun Team. I'm just saying. Only downside being the woman next to me, her breath smell like she ate her own fecal matter. That is a terrible way to speak about your wife. I know that you're not actually talking about your wife. That is actually a joke. Obviously. Was it a plane where it's like 3x3 on each side, or was it 2x2 on the sides and were you in the center bit? And Harley, defense up, speed down. That's not what you want on a Zubat. You would actually want the opposite in a way. Inner focus is whatever. 3x3 and you're in the center. Rough. Hey, sacrifices you gotta make though, right? The sacrifices you got to make. Do we battle this woman for the XP? Nah, TBA. TBA. Let's get our items and our encounter for, or our gift encounter for Auberg City. At least we have an adults-only section of the hotel and got a free upgrade. Fucking love that. I don't think I've ever had a free upgrade. But then again, I haven't done that much traveling, so that's the thing. I feel like I know a lot of people that have had free upgrades. I'm like, oh, I've never had a free upgrade, but I never really am in a position to get one. First time for you guys too? Hey, fair enough. Yeah, I'll raise the Beldam for you, Mr. Stevenstone. Okay. And the restaurants are adults only after a certain time? Dude, that sounds fucking incredible. Amazing. Okay, Beldam or the Metagross line. What's like an button? What's the button? What? Who's the villain button? What button villain? I'm curious. Oh, were you going after chocolate? You were thinking the chocolates. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, are you thinking the chocolates? Yeah, no, we need a villain. I'm thinking Doc Ock. I'm going to call it Doc Ock. Now I just want buttons, though. That's so rude. How dare you? Yeah, that'll do. You have mega buttons? Yeah, you've got a massive fucking bag of mega buttons. Alright, good old Doc Ock right here. Look at him. Oh. I mean, it's not awful. It's not like the... I mean, the last one was modest. You know? So at least this is acceptable. Okay. Lastly, we have our encounter... oh, no, we got two encounters, actually. We've got Route 207, and we've got Auberg Mine. Auberg Mine, we've actually eliminated the two highest encounters of Geodude and Zubat, so they're dupes. Any chance of duping anything else out? No, there isn't. So let's go get Route 207, and then we will go to the mine. And then we will prep for Rourke. Actually, let's go and chat to NPCs, gather items. You are the move deleter. You definitely don't give me things. In fact, you take things away from me. Only comes in one size. I remember when the bags of Mega Buttons came in a 300-gram bag. Or, no, it was even 330-gram bags. And sitting, eating. Oh, yeah, we got the Ponytail last time. That's how we got the Spheal, wasn't it? Yeah. Dude, hopefully we get that again. Anyway, eating, yeah, the 330-gram bag of giant Mega Buttons. The giant... oh, dude, a massive tub of Tamfastics. Fuck yeah. I love Tamfastics, man. The cherries, the cola bottles, the... oh, yes. Gib. Although I will say, I think like my favourite bulk thing, I love Terry's Chocolate Orange, and around Christmas they do the Segsations. Where they've got like different flavours. So like, you know, popping candy, Terry's Chocolate Orange, or like standard Terry's Chocolate Orange, ones that have cornflakes in them. Dude, that's like amazing. They're so good. I know that one of those will be bought for me on Christmas. And sadly, that tends to be breakfast. And I'm not talking a couple, I'm talking the bag tends to be breakfast. Yo, a Duskbolt! Catch the Pokemon in the mine. Let's go. No. I know that house doesn't give me anything. I feel it, you know. Do you give anything? Talk to you in Pokemon centers. I don't see you in the Pokemon Center. I know I could go upstairs, but I'm not going to. I said I'd go to Route 207. I got distracted. Alright. Come on, Larvitar. That would be kind of pog. Or Ponytail to get the Sphere. That's disappointing. Will Mach Punch kill you? Maybe. I'm going to go for it. Oh, no. That is super effective, though. I'm not worried about that damage. Fanfi, for some reason, has, like, a really odd catch rate as well. Like, it's just absurdly hard to catch. Well, I say absurdly hard. It's somewhat hard to catch. Anyway, Fanfi. Kirsty, didn't you say Cruella before? We'll call it Cruella. That can at least be a Don fan at some point in the future. For what it is, it's harder to catch than it should be. I agree. Don fan really ain't that great. You know. What's the ability, though? Guess we'll go find out. We'll check out the ability in the nature. We'll do that, actually, after we catch our other Pokemon. Let's go quickly heal up, actually. But then we'll do an ability check together for the both Pokemon. Okay. So, like I said, Geodude is a dupe. Zubat is a dupe. Which leaves us Whismur, Aaron, Onyx, or Trapinch. Yo. Respectfully. Yo. Okay. It must be protected. Has its type been changed? That was the rare encounter. Its type has been changed. It's Bug Ground. And then Vibrava and Flygon are Bug Dragon. They had an issue with the machines at the airport, causing all the trays and stuff. The inspection was long. Oh, dude, that's the worst bit about flying. That's literally the bit I despise the most. Okay, we have an dude. We actually have a dude Pokemon for the first time in forever. You know, I was creating a harem for a brief moment there, but we have an dude. And hopefully this thing will survive. And bug type, I'd say it could help in the, I'd say it could help against Gardenia, but do you know Trapinch has like 110 base attack? Like, Trapinch's base attack stat is fucking dumb. Let me have a look. Hold on. Trapinch. Obviously, you're not talking Renegade Platinum. Yeah, it has, right? Its base stat total is 290. It has 100 attack. Everything else is 45, apart from speed. That's 10. Absurd Pokemon. Let's have a little look at the Pokemon changes, shall we? I know that it's part bug type, but let's have a little look at changes for the trap. No ability changes. They've given it 10 more HP. Evolves into Vibrava at 30, so it's not going to be good anytime soon. It does get... Oh, man. Flygon's got 600 BST. It's got 130 special attack. Yo. This thing is cracked. It must be protected at all costs. It has to be protected. What do we call it, though, is the question. Don't get him killed. I'll try. He'll sit in the box. Remember the fucking... That one run in Storm Silver where we got the Larvitar and it just stayed in the box. Swiper. I love that. Swiper is the ultimate villain of Dora the Explorer. Alright. There's the muscle band. Alright, now we'll put our repel on. Oh, we got the big pearl that we need to go sell as well. Well, I don't want to be challenged to a battle. Thankfully, they're all optional, so we ain't really got to worry about it. Is there an item this way? Maybe, but not going to bother. Yo, a rare bone. That's some money right there. Yo, Rourke, you so good. Okay. What do we want our evolution to be? Now, I'm a veto Vaporeon immediately on the basis that you already get so many fucking water Pokemon. We've already done Leafeon, and we've already done Glaceon. So I think we mix it up a little bit. What does the team need? So we've already got our water, fire, grass core. We've already got that. We've already got our Pokemon for Gardenia and Rourke sorted in terms of like main Pokemon for the battle. So I don't need to worry about that. We've got some flying and some fire types already for Aaron as well. A potential future concern is Fantina, who's a ghost type. Love a Jolteon or Espeon. This is it. I already have an electric type. We've got Shinx. So I am leaning towards Espeon. It is also my favourite evolution. So we'll go Sunstone. If I didn't have an electric type, I would probably go Jolteon. But we wouldn't need Jolteon right now is the only thing. We don't even really need Espeon right now, in all honesty, but... Escape rope. Might as well use it. It's a shame we didn't get the Smoochum from the egg. Otherwise, that would have been our ice psychic type. But all right, let's go look at our new toys, our new weapons of war, and get ready for the gym battle. As much as I'd love the idea of potentially getting Torchic with speed boost, we have our Allberg City encounter, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Alright. So, Cruella. Fanfy. Defense up, special defense down. Don't hate that because Fanfy / Donphan's already quite physically defensive, so getting more of that really ain't a bad thing. Pick up. So if it's chilling in the party, it's whatever. Has Donphan had any changes? Should we have a look? Pokemon changes. Up. Donphan either has Sand Veil or Sturdy. Yeah, no, the pickup is a lame ability. It could have had Sand Veil or pickup, so it is kind of bleh. But, as a Donphan, it gets Sand Veil or Sturdy. And to be fair, it does get Earthquake at 38, and it gets Play Rough, the Fairy-type move, at 50. And it will have Sturdy, but I think it's Old Sturdy, which is kind of a bit shite. That's unfortunate. And Swiper, who's way more hype. Defense up, special defense down. Don't hate that. Its attacking stat has not been ruined. Don't hate that. Hypercutter. So it basically doesn't have Intimidate. What can that become as a Flygon? God damn you. As a Flygon, that can become... Hypercutter will become... Compound Eyes. Huh. How do I feel about Compound Eyes? How do I feel about Compound Eyes? Depends on its TM capability. Because a lot of moves that it learns naturally already have 100 accuracy. Although if there are moves that come with drawbacks in accuracy, that could be beneficial. I'd much rather if it had Levitate, in all honesty, but what are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bug Bite. Dude, with this thing's fucking stats, Bug Bite is like absurd. It's already got 23 attack. Ignore the 7 speed. Ignore that. All right, what's the team for the gym? You might ask. Well. What is the team for the gym? You might ask. It looks a little bit like this. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Before, hold. We've got to evolve Proxima and level it up. That we need to do. Get ourselves a glorious Espeon. She's so pretty. Fucking love Espeon. Espeon would be on my dream Pokemon team. What is like my like dream 6 Pokemon team? Typhlosion. I can name the first 3 immediately. Typhlosion, Espeon, Lapras. That's like top 3. Lock them in. I love Heracross, but part of the reason I love Heracross is because you can catch it in Azalea Town, and then you teach it Brick Break, and Whitney's Miltank is just not a problem anymore. So I don't know if I have a lot of bias for Heracross in that regard. But that's my top 3. I know I'm missing a grass type in there. I don't know what I would put as like the grass type in there. I'll think about that. But yeah, that's like an immediate 3 Pokemon on like my Pokemon team. Hell yeah, quick attack. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Can you please learn a psychic type move? That'd be wonderful if you could do that. You know, not the one I was after. In fact, isn't Psych Up a normal type move? I thought it was. Yeah, no. Please learn Confusion at, like, 15. I beg of you. Otherwise, this was yikes. Uh-oh. Safe. And it's Psybeam. This is fine. This is fine. I just got rid of Quick Attack. I didn't... Whatever. Who cares? Alright. Let's level up everyone else to 16. Because we're not going to battle any of the gym trainers because they're completely optional. And if the trainers are completely optional, we ain't doing them. Simple as. Even Lola. Hold. Lola gets Rain Dance, you say? That's a point. I didn't look at... Let's have a little look. Type changes. No, I want Pokemon changes. No, that's... I've got 3 different... Finny. Whoops. Oh. No. What do you mean? Finian has slightly changed stats. Gets Rain Dance, gets Gust. Okay. Luminion is buffed. Luminion's very... Okay. Pause. Luminion has 105 special attack and 105 speed. I see you. I see you. I was unfamiliar with your game. Let's see if we can, let's see if we can have some Luminion joy this run. Gust? Hell yeah. We'll learn Gust. You know, oh, your moveset's actually alright. Okay. Now, the Pokemon that's actually going to be the star of the show here, Dwayne. Dwayne's actually basically going to be sweeping this. I just need to hope and prage. In all honesty. And with enough hoping and or praging, I am confident that Dwayne can get the job done. Alright. Who was I going to put on the team? I was going to put Poliwag on the team, wasn't I? LeFrog. Yes. LeFrog. We will also level up LeFrog. I also need to verify which... No. No, I'm going to teach it just in case it can be a Politoed with Drizzle. So I am going to do it. It's worth doing as a backup. Because that's the thing. If it's going to be Drizzle Politoed, then we go Politoed. If it's not, then, you know. Okay. Bag. I need to give the Muscle Band to Dwaynette. And I need to give the... oh, I need to give this. I need to give the Soothe Bell to I need to give the Soothe Bell to Zubat because we're going to put Zubat on the team after this, and we're going to get it to hold the Soothe Bell to get friendship, basically. Right. Rourke. He has a potion and a super potion. But Dwayne, is hopefully going to solo this. Hopefully. Copium. We'll see. In worst case scenario, we have backup plans. Right, we will avoid gym trainers because we definitely don't want to fight them. Optionals. Okay, so we have a strategy. We set up with Dwayne, and then we proceed forwards. Here we go. First gym badge, Rourke. Hello, nose pass. So, the reason why Dwayne is so perfect for the setup here is because this nose pass cannot hit us. It knows Stealth Rock, Sandstorm, Thunder Wave, Shockwave. So, it's going to set up rocks just in case we do any switching. Spoilers, I don't plan on doing any switching. So we're going to sit here and set up some defense skulls. Sandstorm is totally fine. We're not worried about that in the slightest. We're going to build up defense curls as a just-in-case scenario. Also, in Gen 4, the AI really doesn't like switching. For some reason. Right. This is 4 defense curls. We're doing this as a just-in-case scenario. And it's 5 defense curls. And we'll get our final defense curl up. Okay. We are 50% complete in the setup of the strategery. We now rock polish. We will become the leanest, meanest, sharpest rock. For our speed will drastically increase. Dwayne will become the fastest rock in the West. Alright. We are now +6 defense, +6 speed. It's a shame I don't have anything to increase my attack, but we do have the muscle band for our physical type moves. Now, we bulldoze, because that's a ground type move, it's stab, and it's super effective against all his Pokemon. None of his Pokemon, thankfully, have any kind of, like, Focus Sash or nothing. Smooth Rock was what Nose Pass had, in case anyone's curious. Okay, sends out his own Geodude. This thing also has Bulldoze. It also has Rock Tomb, Fire Punch, and Thunder Punch. We are +6 speed, so we're, of course, going to outspeed. Sadly, we don't get the KO. He'll probably bulldoze us. Yep, so we will go down to only +5 speed. Damn. But our defense increase. The only way this strat fails is if we get critically hit. Which can happen. Which can happen. You know, we're not out of the woods with this strategy. But we'll see. Bulldoze is still on Onyx and on Larvitar. He now sends out the Onyx. This is probably going to be a 3-hit KO due to Onyx's massive defense stat. Oh, it's a range for it to be a 2-hit. Okay, we're now at +4 speed. And there's the crit that I talked about. So, yeah, there you go. That's how the strat can fail. That's how the strat can fail. It is unfortunate. What you gonna do? Hey, you set up, you do all that work, and you still get punished. But it is what it is. Right, who's the best send-in? 17 speed. Don't really want to risk Bowser. Can hit things quite effective with his grass-type moves. Lola does have 30 and 31. Is kind of probably... Well, he's definitely the fastest Pokemon. Lafrog. But then Lafrog isn't as strong. I say we send in Lola, you know. Lola's definitely going to outspeed. What moves does Lola have? Lola's got Water Gun. You have Water Pulse, which is stronger. Into Lafrog! Oh, no. The Stealth Rock did come up. Damn it. It's funny how I talked about the critical hit and it came up and ended up mattering, didn't it? Alright, here comes Granados. This thing has Thunder Punch and a ridiculous attack stat. I'm just going to hope to outspeed it and confuse it. Well, didn't quite work out, did it? Right. I think it's a 2-hit KO from here with Mojo Jojo for Muck Punch. It does have Rock Tomb, but that's neutral on us. We Muck Punch. Wasn't even a 2-hit, it was a 1-hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a shame that we've had to take deaths here, but that's what critical hits will do. Okay, in comes the Larvitar. This is likely to be Bulldoze. Don't think Bulldoze kills us. Could Muck Punch for damage. It is Guts, and it is going to get the Flame Orb after. I don't think a switch here is the best idea. I say we Muck Punch. Hope for a 2-hit KO. Definitely a 2-hit KO. Yeah, even with the reduced speed on Rock Tomb, it's fine. It's not really a problem. And then... Yep. And then Muck Punch. Oh, just a regular ass potion. But that's fine. That's still a wasted turn. Okay, didn't matter anyway. I suppose that's payback for what happened to us. And then last but not least is Bonsly. This thing can roll out. Does also have Brick Break. Don't think I'm dead to anything. I think we just Muck Punch here. Oh, that is an unfortunate amount of damage. Hopefully we're not dead to Brick Break. It's not part fighting. We'll see. Oh. Okay. Probably going to Brick Break again. So I am going to go into Doc Ock. Because Doc Ock is either neutral or resists his attacks. So that's fine. Brick Break, we resist that quite nicely. It's alright. We'll go Iron Head, though. Oh, the Quick Claw proc on the first turn. Let's go. He can Super Potion from here. The thing is, I knew I was dead to crit. But I just didn't think to play around it. Yep, there's the Super Potion. Oh, that's such a range. Come on, Lola. God damn it! Survive, please! What the fuck? Bruh! I said earlier in the battle, back critical hits. I get critical hit 3 times. What is this? That was a massacre. That was a fucking massacre. That was supposed to be deathless and we lost 3 Pokemon. This fucking sucks. Well, hey, I ain't got to worry about Drizzle Politoed anymore, I guess. Oh boy, yay, we lost. Dwayne, not really fussed about. Kind of annoyed about the Poliwag and losing a pseudo-legendary, you know. Imagine. Couldn't be me, eh? Couldn't be me losing a pseudo-legendary. This is fine. I'm simply getting tested. But hey, the ones we wanted to live, lived. Well, actually, to be fair, I wanted them all to live. Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. Right, Umbridge, you're on the team. Proxima, you're pretty strong, you're on the team. And I guess we should bring Harley along. Give you the Soothe Belt. Give you the Soothe Belt so all the steps that I do with you actually, you know, tick up and give us something. Suppose I should sell the items now that I've beaten the gym, though. Get some cash and pick up some stuff. Cannot believe that critical hit on the Geodude. The battle was looking so good. Right up until it wasn't. Make sure we've got plenty of healing items, paralyzed heals, antidotes, you know. The usual. We got plenty of Pokeballs I don't need to worry about. Okay, and now we head back to Jubilife, where we have to take on a double battle with Dawn, I believe. Is it the double battle with Dawn? I think it is, right? It is indeed the double battle with Dawn. Okay. Yeah, you can have the muscle band. I'll let you hit a little bit harder, I think. Fucking unbelievable, man. Chat always up to their antics. Ah, Arena Trap. Yes, good. pressed up. Good old arena trap. At least we'll take some speed EVs, though. Right. Here's look up. Thanks for the advice, brother. I appreciate it. Anyway, we'll just speed through this because we've seen it all before. Rowan just not giving a fuck about Team Galactic. Being the absolute Chad professor that he is. Love him. Road! Okay, we can deal with the Cascoon. We can hit that with one of them their fire type attacks. And now you are all alone, Stunky, and soon to be Silcoon. Yes. You are all alone on that side of the field. How very unfortunate for you. Please hit yourself in your confusion. You know what, that works too. Bored now. Alright, good work. What level does Finian evolve? $31! God damn it. Oh my god. Thanks, I guess. Cool. Yep, understood. Right, we'll go heal and we'll proceed forwards. At least the good thing is, at least walking around with the Soothbill on Harley, we're going to get a Crobat pretty damn quickly. Okay. Route 204. We've got some Route 204 Northers. Yo, any Northers? Tell you what, actually, let's take Bowser to level 18 so it becomes a Grottle. Because we are well within level cap. Bulldoze, yes. Get rid of Bullet Seed. Nice. Alright. Leave everyone else kind of where they are for right now. Didn't? No, hello. Developer DS showing why it's a developer DS. Nope. Bollocks. You're low level, thankfully, but... It was great fun battling with you. Oh yeah, we can't surf, so we can't go that way. Route 204, we already got our encounter. What's this? Watch. Bam. Manipulated. Yo, another Miracle Seed. Let's go. Oh, just the best to ever do it. No, I want the XP. I want the XP and the EVs. Oh, we got this demon battle as well. Anyway. Thank you for Captivate. Yep. Right, you've got the plus Laminums. I really, really, really don't want to do this battle. Can I... Calculated. We can come back and do that battle if we need to. However, we have Florama Town that we are now at, which opens us up to some more encounters. First and foremost, we have the Pokemon Center, where there is this woman with the other starters of Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Tatata. So, we will do these. We will keep the Fire, Water, Grass core, because we love the Fire, Water, Grass core. And this just enables us to appropriately do the rewards. Yes. Yes, I do. No. No. It's almost like I've done this before. Orange Apricorn. No. I'm so goated at this quiz, man. Should have really healed. That'd have probably been a good idea. Ah, well. Alright, now please. Another adaptability Cyndaquil. I know I've had it twice before and I've sort of maybe unfortunately allowed it to meet its demise. I understand that. But I've been a good boy. And as a good Christian boy, I deserve... I beseech thee, I deserve... another adaptability Cyndaquil. Modest, preferably. Nature, fine. But modest, preferably. Although, saying that, we don't get a... Lava Plume is like 28. I was thinking I could bulldoze, but you know what? Let's not do that. Let's send Lola in. Yep, let's just resist that, shall we? Let's just resist. I mean, still 11 points of damage. Yo, Cyndaquil surviving? Do I have the Water Pulse TM? And if I do, I should definitely teach it to Lola. I don't know what it actually learns next, actually. I'll just give it Water Pulse anyway, because it's a straight upgrade. Like, it's just automatically better. Plus, Lola's got a long way before she evolves, you know. Alright. Gib! Yeah, we got trash. No. Yes! Absolutely, Cyndaquil. You shall be Vegeta! That's not how you spell Vegeta. This is how you spell a Vegeta. And Totodile, boring. No, we don't want to give a nickname. No, 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 no. Alright. We'll take the items. Thank you very much for the Miracle Seed. Thank you very much for the Mystic Water. And Vegeta has the charcoal. So, let's look at the Chikorita just so we can check it out. Alright. Defense up, special attack down. It's whatever, you know, you want it to be defensive. Gets the Serene Grace. Boost the likelihood of additional effects, blah, 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 but we don't care about Chikorita. What about the Totodile? Speed up, special attack down. You know what? For Alligator line, not awful. You know, its attack stays, of course, its best one. Has Torrent, doesn't have the special ability. It's whatever. It's all about Vegeta, though. The Cyndaquil will evolve in a single level. You know, the minus attack's real unfortunate considering Flame Wheel is going to be our best fire type move. But it's fine because we're going to have adaptability. Alright. And there's no bad thing about its special attack. We are fine. We have Ember. Flame Wheel is just better though. But. Alright. New best fire type acquired. Also, we might as well just get to evolve now. Ah, it's so cute. Alright. Anyway, yeet these other fucking Pokemon out of my sight. Alright. Back onto the team Umbridge. Back onto the team Proxima. And we will actually be depositing Vegeta just for a moment. Because right now he's not in his best status. And to be honest, I want to get the friendship points with Harley. So we will now heal. We will do a couple other battles. Get some more encounters. Because we've got... What we got? We've got... Valley Windworks. Which could be huge. We got Pachirisu last time, which was air. Would much prefer... a... Magnemite or an Elekid. Now, there is a Honey Tree on there. Meaning we could get Apom, Slackoth, Caterpie, Weedle, or Munchlax. Now, I definitely would prefer the Magnemite or the Elekid, and they're both 20%. Or even the Electrike's not bad. There is Floma Meadow, where there's another Honey Tree, where we could get Cherubi, Shroomish, Execute, Seedot, or Tangela. And then there's Route 205, where we can get Shellos, Mareep, Buizel, Hoppip, Pachirisu. On a Honey Tree, you can do Combi, Burmy, Pycone, Wurmple, or Heracross. The Honey Tree sounds really tempting. Just for the Pinecoat or the Heracross, I'll be honest. Oh, it's not going to be a Hoppip. We're considered Night right now on Route 205, at which point we would get a Venonat. Otherwise, it's Shellos, Mareep. You know, it's... I'm going to try the tree. Just for another shot at Heracross. And we've been getting a lot of female Pokemon this run, so if it is the combi, that's not actually bad. Know what I'm saying? No, I'm trying. Anyway, let's give Umbridge and Proxima some levels. Should really get them some EVs. That'd be an idea, wouldn't it? Oh, Aerial Ace. It's just Wing Attack. Unless Wing Attack is buffed. No, Wing Attack's not buffed. It's just better. Like, yeah, it's got less PP. But it doesn't miss. Boop. Yo, 62 special attack already. Absolutely fucking insane. Right, what's this Galactic Grunt guy? He's got a Poochyena, a Gulpin, and a Houndour. Child's Play. Hello, Chestoberry and Pechaberry. Hello, small child. Alright. Don't you worry, small child. I will tackle this. Right after I pick up this magnet. And then battle this trainer. Look at the Poochyena. To be fair, the Poochyena sprite in Gen 4 is very adorable. I will give it that. Now, what are you going to send in? You're going to send the Gulpin or are you going to send in the Houndour? Go on. What are you doing? It's the Gulpin. You know what that means. This is a poison type. That means it's time for the battle debut of Proxima, baby! No, not you. Melt its brain. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, I said about teaching Lola Water Pulse. I never got around to it, and then she ended up learning it naturally anyway. Good job, Lola! You're going to be the best Luminian. Should we get you there? Proxima's now just napping on the job. Not to worry. Back into Mojo Jojo. And get this shit dealt with. Also, definitely going to pick up my bonus energy. I didn't nearly forget about it. I didn't nearly forget about my bonus energy. Approximately 0 evidence of me nearly forgetting. That's the app that I'm looking for. Muck Punch, let's go. Love your work. I nearly hit a level, not a level cap, an energy cap as well. Now that would have been dreadful. Anyway, Kerchunky goes. Big Kerchunk energy. All right. I'm just chat. Don't worry about it. All right. What's our Valley Windworks encounter? Disappointing, but better than Pachirisu. Although Pachirisu served a purpose last run, so, you know. Damn, alright. Can you please get in the ball, because you know Sonic Boom. Can you stop? Right, okay, we're now officially in Sonic Boom range. Fucking hell. That was nearly terrible. Nicknames of Voltorb. What's an evil ball-shaped object? The 10 scariest balls in films. Okay, here we go. The article's 12 years old. Don't worry about that. We could just call it the Death Star. Yeah, why not? Is the Death Star evil, or is it those that operate it that's evil? I don't care. We're calling it Death Star. And Mojo Jojo nearly became Alderaan. Too soon? Is that a little bit too soon? I don't think the people of Alderaan are really worried about it that much. Right, let's put Umbrage up front just because Umbrage fasting will allow me to run from Pokemon. I know I could put a Repel on. We nearly had the Pachirisu. Shockwave TM's very nice, though. We'll do a roundup of natures and abilities after we've got all the encounters. I had a feeling he gave me something. But apparently not. I was lied to by myself. Don't we have a double battle against some goons here? We do. I think we will lead Proxima. Zubat, Krogunk, Proxima, and Bowser. Should have probably taken Bowser out of that spot. So we'll switch Umbrage in, and that will actually get the Intim off before they get to move. And Krogunk's going to get absolutely obliterated anyway by this Psybeam, so... No, it's super effective. Perfect. Look at that positioning. You can now melt the Zubat, and you can delete the Leddyba. Like it was all calculated. I mean, it wasn't. It was sheer dumb, stupid luck. But like it was all calculated. I need to learn to actually, like, sit back in this chair properly and not always be hunched forwards. It's one of, like, my biggest drawbacks. I feel like I've got big hunch energy, you know? Plus the pillow is actually comfortable. Thank you for the key. And we'll be taking some of that honey. Hell yeah. Alright. We are definitely going to slather it on a tree. So this is for... the Valley Windworks, right? Sorry, Florima Meadow. So this is Cherubi, Shroomish, Execute, Seedot, or Tangela. Seedot is a dupe. I thought that was Cherubi. I was like, oh. I didn't really recognize it, and that's what made me think it was Cherubi. Okay. This is fine. Nice. Easy enough. It's unfortunate it wasn't Shroomish, but it is what it is. Starly tried to peck it off. Oh, do they now? I mean, I've never used a Cherim. What, like... what kind of vibe am I getting from Cherim? Or Cherubi, rather, not Cherim. What's the name of, I was gonna say, isn't it just Flowey? Yeah, fuck it. We'll call it Flowey from Undertale. I know it's, like, it can be a villain, so, you know. We'll call it Flowey. Kind of weird that I'm putting all these villains in a box called Friends. You know, I might not have thought this through. Not done on our encounters, though. Oh, they are berries. Oh, I could run back and give that to the Shroomish. Nah. It'll be fine without it, Copium. Alright, and we'll go do our last encounter at Route 205 South before we prep for the battle against Team Galactic. Fuck. There we go. I'm absolutely sending it on the tree again. Never punished. Give me that. Female Combi, Pineco, or Heracross. That's a 60% chance of getting what I want. That's a Combi. In a run full of bitches and a complete harem of Pokemon. Don't you think you're good enough to break out of a Pokeball? Fucking Dexter. From a certain point of view, Dexter is the villain of the show Dexter. I was like, I have had a whole run of female Pokemon. There's no way we don't get it. And I was right. We didn't get it. Anyway. Right. Big weakness in the first couple trainers to Psychic and Fire. Good. Good. And then we will review our team before we fight Mars, because Mars can actually be quite a scary battle. Ka-chunk. Alright. I'm gonna tell the kitten. And she's gonna something dark side. Alright, that was pretty successful. You know I will get the XP off this guy. We'll just do... We'll do Mojo Jojo. Low kick? I mean, better than Scratch, so sure. Alright, GG's. Right, Mars. Mars is a bit of a problem. No, that is not the wire wrapping land my leg. It was a tail. It was the tail of one Prince Vegeta. Sweet baby. I'll be done streaming soon, so you know, we can have snuggles. Besides, I spent the afternoon on the sofa with you working, and you slept, so that's on you. Right, yeah, her Perugly is kind of terrifying. Last time I had a Lucario, so... You know, I'm not that fortunate this time around. I mean, we've got Umbrage for... We've got Umbrage for Intimidate, which could be very useful against it. It does have Fake Out and Hypnosis. And it has a base speed of 115. Don't know how the large cat can have that level of... you know, speed. Oh, he's swamped. No mischief, you swamped. Here, have my toe. Have all of my tootsies. Oh, shit. You evolve at 20, right? You're probably a good sacrifice to have, like, just in case kind of scenario. Oh, you should be a Luxio by now as well, actually. So you're an evolution. Let's take Lola off the team for a second. What if I got Gyarados for this battle as well? Because I do intermediary... I'm not doing intermediary level caps. Yeah, let's... You're not really going to provide much to this battle, Bowser, unfortunately. There we go. Get our Luxio. Not another Intimidate Mon, but I think I just got the Dark type, which is pretty cool. Double kick, eh? We'll 100% learn double kick. Let's get rid of... Howl. Okay. Trunch Ball. Hyper Fang? Sure, we'll learn Hyper Fang. You evolve at 15. Oh, that's actually way better. Aqua Jet, the priority move, you say? You could have actually been beneficial in the gym. And you learn Yawn, eh? Alright. Okay, I see you. You're definitely coming to this battle then. And lastly, Jaws. Like, we know why you're here. Give it its glorious evolution. Hell yes. Bite? Absolutely. Did I just get rid of... No, I got rid of Splash. We're fine. I was mashing too hard. Oh, I need to get everyone else up to 20 as well, don't I? God damn it. My job's never done. No, you will not learn Swift. Alright, perfect. Okay. So. We're going to lead Proxima. Good job. So we're going to lead Proxima to deal with the Zubat. And then... I think Morrigan could be... Oh, Morrigan doesn't get Dark typing until fucking... Luxray. I was going to say, we could have hit the Bronzor with Bite. But it ain't boosted. I mean, we can still Bite with other stuff. Oh, yeah. I forget that your, like, attack stat is... turbo dog shit. And we got 2 Intimidate Mons for the Perugly, which is nice. Be nice if we still had our Rock type to hit Yanma super effectively with a Rock type move, but it is what it is. We got Mojo Jojo for that. Hopefully put it to sleep with Trunch Ball. I'm happy sacrificing Trunch Ball, and then we just take it out with other Pokemon. We'll send Trunch Ball in, put it to sleep, or like hopefully use Yawn to get it to sleep, and then we'll go from there. I think that's the play. All right. Hello, Mars. Good work, Proxima. One dealt with. Sends in the Yanma. That's understandable for the Silver Wind. It's going to be Silver Wind, so we will go with Mojoist. No, we won't. We'll go Umbrage. Because we still resist the Silver Wind, but the thing is, this thing has Air Cutter, which it could have hit Mojo Jojo with, and it will definitely outspeed after the speed boost. So, you know. Yeah, definitely going to go Air Cutter. High critical hit chance, so it's going to happen. No, but I am definitely dead to a crit. That's unfortunate. However... I trust in you, Morrigan. You resist Air Cutter, and you have Quick Attack. That's definitely quick attack range. I believe in you. Resist it. Don't crit. Beautiful. The AI, credit where credit's due, the AI knew. It knew what chicanery I was up to. Let's go. Good work. Good fucking work, dude. Okay, and come the Bronzor. I mean, I'll still bite it anyway. It could flinch it. It is super effective. Okay, extra sentry. How much is that going to do? Not too much. We can take another one. Might flinch it. Oh, it triggers the citrus. Oh, damn. Okay. Dead to crit, so we're definitely not risking that again. Extra Sentry will be super effective on Mojo Jojo. Don't want to risk of that. We will go into Proxima and continue to bite because we resist Extra Sensory. You know, that's just rude. That was incredibly unnecessary, actually. Like, how did she know as well? You know, that's twice. How much is Jarable gonna do? I'm not that worried about it. 13. I'd rather try and force the wake up here. Sleep and confusion. That's wonderful. That's just my luck. Okay. I'm starting to think critical hits are tied to the speed up button. It was the fact we hit ourselves in confusion is what got us to that point. Because we hit ourselves in confusion and then the critical hit Jarable. I think if it was just a crit Jarable... Disgusting. Actually fucking disgusting. Right. It's going to fake out regardless. So, let's switch to lower its attack. Yep, makes sense. Okay. What are you going to go for here? There we go, Trunchbull. Try and get it to sleep. It's definitely going Hypnosis, and it will hit, even though it's only 60%. It's almost like I've played a Pokemon game before. Fucking ridiculous, man. Right. Wakey, wakey, Trunchbull. Wakey, wakey, Trunchbull. Nice. Good shit. Okay. We are in this. Let's now get another Intimidate. I mean, it sucks that we lost Espeon. But fuck me, I guess, you know. Alright, now you go, Sleepy. Go bye-byes. Right, now we bounce to try and get paralysis. Woke up after 1, did you? Did you really? I thought you might. That paralysis is so fucking clutch. Love that. Citrus, that's fine. Bounce should get it again in 1, so we'll bounce. We have a chance to miss, but just the fact we got the paralysis to slow it down is huge. Yep, there we go. And now I've... Okay, didn't. Hypnosis again. 1 more bounce should finish it off, though. The only issue being is it does no facade, which means, of course, because it's paralyzed, it will now do more damage. Don't miss. Thank you. That should KO. We survived. I lost Espeon because I hit myself in confusion, but we survived. Ridiculous. All right. Oh, now we've got to deal with all this lookup. I love Platinum, but sometimes it's like, quit the yap so I can move on. You know, it's not complicated. It's just not complicated. Okay. Once again, rip Bozo for the death box. Fucking sucks that we're doing this. This one hurts. I'm not gonna lie. This one hurts. Man, Pokemon I was looking forward to using. Doc Ock and Proxima. Fucking wild. Anyway, we'll bring Harley along to get some friendship levels. Don't really need a Gyarados right now, so we'll save you. I would like... Probably not going to need a grass type or a water type. Vegeta, you coming along? Not Prince Vegeta, wherever you are. You still down there? No, he's walked off. Okay. Let's level up Prince Vegeta, shall we? Alright. Okay. You know what? I'm going to call it an evening. I'm going to call it an evening there. Not quite the full couple hours that I would normally do, but I'm going to be back live with this tomorrow. So, you know, not only did I stream Pokemon twice, you're getting 3 Pokemon streams this week, and I'll be doing it Monday and Tuesday next week as well. So you're getting a lot of Pokemon. Kind of want to call it a little bit early for tonight, because in all honesty, I'm a little bit tilted by that Espeon loss. I'm not going to lie. I know I should probably put it out of my mind, but that's kind of annoyed me a little bit. So, but next time out, we will get into Eternal Forest. We'll get our Eternal Forest encounter. Hopefully, we will catch Rotom this time around, because we did catch it in the first attempt, but we didn't catch it in the second attempt. And then, of course, we've got to worry about... We've got our fishing encounter in Eterna City, which can be Dratini. Because we got Dratini last time, which we weren't able to use, which fucking sucked. I wanted to use that. There was a point last run where I could have had 3 pseudo-legendaries on the team. Obviously, didn't get far enough to be able to fully evolve them, but it is what it is. And then... trying to think what else. Oh, and then we got to go to the snowy route as well to pick up our ice type and find Gardenia, and hopefully we'll knock that out. That'd be real nice. That would be real nice. The 4 deaths this stream has fucking sucked. Yo, I just got the notification on my phone that it's going to be cooling over the next 3 days. I'm pretty happy that it's going to be cooling over the next few days because I am struggling in this humid heat. Chuck me into the pile of people that is, you know, in the UK complaining about how hot it is. But the reason why I'm going to consider myself slightly different is because I don't sit there complaining about the winter and then, as soon as it gets to summer, complain about the summer. Oh, yeah, Mount Coronet, Phoebas as well next time, into Milotic. So, yeah, I mean, rough stream, really rough stream. But look, is what it is. We put it behind us. We move forwards. I'm going to do some running around, friendship grinding for Zubat so we get a Crobat as soon as possible because that will really, really help us out against Gardenia. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Leave a like on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, consider hitting that follow button. And yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow with more Pokemon Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke, attempt number 3. Okay, thanks. Bye.